Hi lovely people, it's Rachel. A very warm welcome back to my channel if you're a returning viewer, and a very warm welcome if you're new here. You may be seeing some slightly different formats of things on my desk today. I have two new collections to share with you in a brand new format, which I hope is going to be a little bit more flexible, a little bit more budget friendly, and also has just some new things in it. We've also got penguins, so go and grab yourself a brew and settle in, because we're going to have a look at the new releases coming on Wednesday the 13th of July.
When you need colour, when you need light, when you need a rainbow shining bright, when it's overwhelming with all of your to-dos, go grab a sticker, it'll help you through. Get it from EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, brighten up every day. EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, brighten up every day.
So we're going to start with the Penguin Joes today. I've got quite a few new mini Joe sheets for you. The first one, and as you can see, Mimi had a bit of an accident with that, was this sheet of mini planner desks. So Joe with his various rainbow mugs and different coloured planners, so you can match that in with your spread. We've got Joe ordering his stickers, obviously from EllieBeth Designs UK. We have the penguin gift or celebrations, so great for using for marking birthdays, remind us to buy gifts or send them. We've got Penguin Joe having a snooze on his phone, perhaps he's FaceTiming or catching up on social media posts. Then we have Penguin Joe planner love, so with his little planner that you love so much, like we all do. Penguin Joe with his pup. I don't think we ever named his dog. I mean, I always think of it as Lucy, but you know, it looks nothing like our dog Lucy, but hey, there you go. Then we have Penguin Joe with a well-earned glass or bottle of wine at the end of a week. Penguin Joe with his Happy Mail and his planner. On the treadmill, he's working hard there. Then we have, oh, that's planner desk ones again. I obviously liked them so much I did them twice. Did I actually do them with two different numbers? Yes, I did. That's okay then. Penguin Joe getting his claws, nails done. I think we've had this debate before whether penguins have nails. And Penguin Joe with a coffee cup as well. There is also a mini sheet of Joe's with shopping bags, so that will be there, and I'll pop a little image of that in now if I remember to. Hopefully editing Rachel is on the ball today. So a few more mini Joes to add to your collection. And now we're coming into the biggest reformat I've done on the collections for about 4 years. So I'm just going to put this here just for now so you can have a little look at the colours that are coming up. But basically what I have done is I had a little look through the past year's worth of sales and which particular sheets in the collections you were loving the best, which ones were perhaps not getting the love they deserve, or were just not fit for purpose. What ones are you not actually using, and therefore I'm kind of wasting my time almost designing them. Our collections had reached the stage where there were pretty much 50 sheets, and that has got a little bit unmanageable, to be perfectly honest with you. It's limiting in what I can actually get out and ready for you. I've dropped it down to 36 and some of you are going to be like, oh my gosh, how on earth is that even going to work? Except actually no, it's 39 because one of those items is a 4-page journaling kit. So yeah, we've not lost that many. But the other thing that I'm very conscious of and that we're all aware of at the moment is the constraints and perhaps some of the financial constraints that's happening, and you know, the cost of living. So when the cost of living is going up, stickers, let's face it, are not something that is going to, you know, fill your stomach or heat your home unless you're using them in a really, really wrong way. But but they do bring a little bit of joy to life, don't they? They do help brighten up, and being able to plan ahead and being able to actually, you know, enjoy these things and enjoy life is really important, especially when there's other pressures. So what I've done is I've kept some of the sheets the same, but others I've made smaller. You're not going to get half as many stickers though, but you are going to pay less than half price on those pages. So let's have a look through. Hopefully you've got your notepad and pen ready, or a mental note of which sheets are going to fit your planner, what you're going to need, and I hope that you're going to like what's coming through. So we've got a collection called Here Comes the Sun, and we've got a collection called Fly Away, which is a sort of travel themed one. So let's start with Here Comes the Sun. I've separated these into a few different sections. So I'm going to start with kind of the weekly sheets. So as we've always have, we have got the 7x9 weekly. So this is for any sticker. The most stickers are 1.5 inches wide, and our theme, you've got a little hint of mermaid there. Oh, sorry, we've got some noisy traffic outside. Not sure if that'll get picked up on my new mic, which hopefully is working better than the old one. But yeah, so a little hint of mermaid going on. The quote, be brave, be kind, be true. And you have your usual selection of stickers, your double strips of washi, appointments and different things there. We have our medium weekly, which is designed for A5 planners such as the Hobonichi Cousin, the Passion Planner A5, and there's one other one that slips my mind right now that it also fits perfectly in. Or you could, you know, cut things apart, use these as separate date covers, make it work for you. You've got the small weekly, which was designed with Hobonichi Weeks, but I know people use this in personal rings, some in pocket planners. So, you know, again, those smaller kind of sizes. And then we have the compact vertical weekly sheets A and B, so you can get both or just one. This was designed for the new Erin Condren A5 compact vertical, but I've been seeing it used to set up a bullet journal, because you do have your days of the week and your dates and checklists and things. And then sheet B, which as I say you can get separately, gives you some hour strips. It gives you plenty of labels and appointment labels, the tracker on my list, lots of words and different things there to set up. There is something about seeing these particular parts on the sheet that just makes me happy. And your tracker and on my list will actually fit in this box within the shaded part, so you can layer these together as well. So those are kind of our weekly planner sheets. Nothing much has changed yet, you'll be thinking. We've then got the daily planner selection. Now, when EC brought out the Daily Duo last year in the A5 and the 7x9, a lot of sticker makers, myself included, felt that we needed to offer everything possible for that planner size. But what I'm seeing is that the things that you guys tend to want to get are headers, perhaps a few labels, the scripts, and then you tend to, or people are tending to buy from the other pages that I've had in my collection. So they'll add in just the normal decorative page. They might add in just the washi. So rather than having dedicated sheets for the daily duos, or for bullet journals indeed, that would also be great, I've reduced those down quite considerably. So we still have the daily headers, and the other thing you'll notice is the sheets have become a bit more minimal, which for me is saying something. I don't really do minimal. I've had an update on the font of Monday to Sunday, and with the A5 headers, to make the sheet size that little bit smaller, and also to stop you having to double layer your stickers, I've added in the Monday to Sunday already on the headers. So that's going to help with the bulk that happens when, you know, why have to stick 2 stickers per page when you can just do 1? That just seems a little bit more user-friendly. So you have A5 size and 7x9 size, and then a set of mixed labels. So what I found was that generally these appointment labels and the plain labels, they were, you know, doing okay, but the ones that had like the top boxes or checklist weren't so popular. Now, if you're somebody who loves your checklist, don't worry, I am going to release these separately for A5 and 7x9. They are going to be coming very, very soon. They may even come next Wednesday if I've got my act together and got them designed, because really I do feel you need those in EllieBeth colours and Lunar Rainbow and Flora Neutrals. But you now have these smaller size sheets, which will be less than half the price of the full size sheet, so happy days, but still give you a really good selection of stickers. So you've got the A5 width, and then for the 7x9, again, because I was working with the sheet size, just a slightly different layout, but you've got appointment labels and different plain event labels, and then I added in some flags, which these you can actually turn that way and use them, put them over the time and use them as like a little flag to flag up that particular event. And then finally the daily scripts, which have always been quite popular. However, I know that from feedback that quite a lot of people found that they really liked the scripts, but they didn't want the deco that was on that page. So they were paying for something they weren't using to get half a sheet of stickers. Now you can just get the ones that you need. So that's our daily selection. And then we come to the really exciting bit, which is where it all starts to change and look a bit different and a bit more portable, and there's mini penguins. One page that has not changed is the washi sheet, so you still get all the different widths and sizes of washi. And can we just take a minute just to think about the actual designs in this one, the artwork, because honestly, these colours are making me so happy. They really, really are. They're wonderfully tropical, so summery, and I think I'm actually going to plan next week with it because I just can't wait to use this kit. It's just so, so pretty. And that little hint of mermaid means if you've got the summer box, you might be able to mix some things with that as well. So that's the washi page, that hasn't changed. And then we come into our new sheets. So as I've said already, these, well, they won't even be half price, will they, because they're really tiny, but these are going to be better than half the price of a full sheet. But with the full boxes, you used to get 9 on a page plus a few extras. Well, you're still getting 6 full boxes here, which if you've bought the weekly core, which is the 7x9 weekly, which most people do when they get the full boxes, you'll still have 7 for your week, or however you want to split them up. So those are there. Equally, if you wanted to have more than that, you could get 2 sets of these. You know, there's no rules against putting the same thing down twice in a week, and you still won't have spent as much as you did on the previous full box sheet. So I kind of hope that that's okay. Oh dear. We have our checklist page, which is a little bit of a combination where we've got our sidebar larger checklists, and then we've got some long flag ones and then the circle ones too. So, and again, how many did I fit on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of those. So you've got plenty there to do a sidebar and a list every day. We've got our scripts and banners page. Now, I love how this turned out. I was able to, again, take a selection from the day-to-day life page as was, added in an extra weekend banner because we've not had, to make sure we had that there. The other one as well from the days and dates page. You've got some of the dividers, a few cancelled stickers because again feedback has been that you don't need all the ones that were there. What I like to refer to as essential penguins because they're planning, they're organising supplies and they're getting stickers. Penguin essentials. And then you have some different headers and some different ones here too, and I added in things like takeout night, grocery delivery, order groceries, self-care, what else one is new, laundry day, school reminders, I always need that, and what's new Wednesday, and subscription arrived, work hours. So there's quite a few different new ones there, and I think they're going to give you a really nice selection, especially if you also like to to use, as has been incredibly popular lately, the doodle icons. So the doodles here, they are the same numbers, I think. Yes, they are. There are the same, in fact I think there's more, as there were on the previous setup of sheet. But again, you could pair those two together, and you know, we've got laundry day, great, let's take that and put it next to a washing machine, whatever it might be. So again, really, really functional, a little bit minimalist, which I can't believe I'm going minimalist, but apparently I am, but still with those gorgeous colours and the beautiful vinyl that you're used to. So that's the days, sorry, the scripts and banners. We've not got to days yet. Those are the doodles. I love these, and it seems that you guys do too, so I'm really glad that you're enjoying those. We have days of the week, and we've got 2 sets of the day covers, and then you've got your Monday to Sunday plus a this week, next week, and a full set of numbers. I appreciate that on the previous days and dates there was a 4th set of script days of the week. What I'd say is I do have days of the week available separately, and basically they're the same as was on that sheet already. So my feeling was, if you needed to get 4, then you could get one of those other pages and you'd be set up for several months. I also updated fonts, and these fonts may change depending on the collection. I'm going to have a bit of a play with them and see how that goes. We then got a Faith add-on. So I was aware that the Faith edition that we had previously was very similar to the 7x9 weekly, and therefore if you weren't using a 7x9 planner, there were quite a few stickers that wouldn't fit for you. So what I've done is taken out the kind of the planner specific stickers and left it on a smaller page, and we have got the Faith add-on. So we've got some verses and artwork, you've got the headers that were there before, lots of wordfetti, and yes, I did 7 little crosses and Bibles, which for me I use daily to mark my Bible reading, and a couple of church as well. And I had real fun playing with the watercolour in the background of that wordfetti, because I just thought that looked really pretty. Coming on to the deco page, so a little less on here. Again, if you needed more, you could always buy 2. There's no law against it, but you've got a nice sheet of the deco, and I love this flower. I love the way that the Mimi the printer has really brought those colours out just beautifully. Half boxes, we've got a good mixture of plain and patterned. You still have, if you have got the 7x9 page, then you will still have 7 half boxes, and I could fit on a couple of labels and some pattern ones too. And with regards to labels, up until now I've done kind of separate pages of these, and what I've been seeing is that some are more popular than others, and that often I was being told that you didn't need all the ones being the same. So I've done you a mixture. So we've got a mixed labels page, which really does take me back a little bit to kind of 2017, planning like it's 2017. That seems so weird to say. Where I did used to have a mixture of different event label sizes. So you've got different sizes of headers, appointments, you've got the skinny and the slightly fatter ones, you've got a couple of flag labels, and then you have some patterned event labels and the scallops. Oh, we've done those. So our last 2 sheets, I couldn't resist doing some really dinky sheets. So we have super mini penguin joes, which I think they are actually, no, they are the same size as mini penguin joes. But yeah, so we've got mini penguin joes, because with the day-to-day life, not everybody wanted the penguins. I know, sometimes Joe is rejected. Oh, crazy people. No, but I appreciate not everybody wants penguins, but for those that do, you can now pick up a little small add-on there. And I couldn't resist doing some hexagon stickers, some hexies. Katie, who's on my creative planning team, she had a custom order of hexagons a while ago, and a few people followed suit. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to throw in some hexagons. This week, what did I do with my hexagons? In fact, what did I do with my planner? Can't see it for looking, but I layered the icons with the hexagons and used them just to mark certain events, and I think that was, you know, they all kind of work together. So you've got very much and trying to get away a little bit from planner specific stickers and rather give you kind of almost like a palette of stickers to mix and match and choose from, so that things are a little bit more flexible. Because the other thing that I hear a lot and I see a lot is that people change their planners and they don't want to not be able to use their stickers in them anymore. They don't want to have to go out and buy a whole set of new stickers because they've changed the planner. So these kind of things I hope are going to give you a bit of flexibility. Hopefully you've already started to see and think, oh, I can use that, I can use that. I know there's going to be some things that aren't in the collections anymore, and what I would say is, if that's the case, please let me know if it's something you really rely on in your weekly planning, and I will absolutely do that in like the rainbow palette, so EllieBeth Rainbow, Lunar Rainbow and Flora Neutrals. So, you know, nothing's set in stone. It's a work in progress, but I'm not going to leave you stuck without your stickers. Oh, I saw that coming then and I couldn't stop myself. Sorry. Okay, we've got now a few more little things to go through in Here Comes the Sun, and then we'll have a little look into the Flyaway, which is just gorgeous. So, journaling kit. You can get these sheets either all four or you can buy them individually, and honestly the journaling kits have been so popular. The subscriptions for the journaling kit have been going through the roof. I think that's been the most popular new subscription in the last month, which is really exciting. But here we go, Here Comes the Sun. So we have our sheet A with mixture of different elements. We have journaling kit B, where you do get some days of the week and headers, washi tapes and decorative stickers. We have C with our arrows, washi tape, again a few more headers and some larger stickers. I love that glitter, it's so pretty. And then sheet D, which has the torn papers and the washi tapes. And of course with these you've got your usable washi strip down the side as well. So absolutely tons to go at there. So that's the journaling kit. And then we did the A5 and 7x9 weekly overviews. These are designed to use perhaps with the daily duos or on a notebook, just somewhere where you've got a notes page and you just need an overview. Great for bullet journals too. So you have your on my list, tracker and sort of empty space here. You've got your Monday to Sunday, a little bit of a header up the top with week of and focus, and then you've got your numbers and asterisks for adding in as you need. And on the 7x9, because it's this size because this is what fits in the envelope that I use, you've also got a gratitude notes and next week, so you could add that in there if you wanted to. And then on this one, well, it's not so hard to just write it in. So you've got your weekly overviews. On the monthly and notes pages, again I've sort of divided these into those. We have our 7x9 monthly outline. The gradient of the month of the date, has been really well received, so I'm carrying on with that in some of the collections. And you can choose what month you want, and I'll send you a sticker to go alongside with that. Our monthly extras gives you extra appointment labels, sidebar and washi. And then for the Erin Condren A5 specifically, so this will be the A5 compact vertical, A5 horizontal, A5 daily duo. We have got sheet A, which is kind of your outline of the month, and sheet B, which gives you some boxes and lots of different labels. And again, some people buy this for using in their weekly inserts as well when they're using, say, ring inserts that fit these. I think that's 30mm box if I remember rightly. A small monthly for the Hobonichi weeks, and the medium monthly which fits the Hobonichi Cousin and other A5 planners. Then our notes page options, we've got a goal kit for the A5. This is the Erin Condren A5, or an A5 planner. You know, let's not get hung up on planner specifics, as it were. I think you can generally make most stickers work in any planner with a little bit of creativity. And I am loving this gradient in the background of this washi. It just, oh, it makes me so happy. Really, really does. And then we've got the notes dashboard, and this sticker here will fit here. Likewise on the larger notes pages, these are for the 7x9. This goal tracker will fit here, or daily habit tracker, sorry, will fit here. And did I set mine up for this month? I think I did, but I think I did it I did a bit of a minimal thing this month. Let's have a little look. What did I do with it? Yes, I literally just used a few little bits from it rather than the whole thing, just because I really like the Colour Blends palette strips, and first month in a new planner I kind of wanted to enjoy those. So here's me saying, oh yes, I didn't actually use any stickers this month. Oh dear, really, Rachel. And finally, budget kit. So you've got your different kind of budget shell there and different headings. So that is the new collection lineup, and that was Here Comes the Sun, which honestly, if this doesn't say summer, I don't know what does. I'm just going to have a mouthful of coffee. Hopefully you got yourself a brew as well. Oh, thank goodness for coffee. And we're now going to come into Fly Away. I wanted to design a kit or a collection that you could use for a holiday, but that didn't have so many travel elements in it that you couldn't use it at any other point. So that's what I've aimed to do with Fly Away. The colours in this are, as you can see, a lot softer than those of Here Comes the Sun. And I absolutely loved this sort of patterned paper here that was the different washes and gradients and things. It sort of feels a bit sea sunsetty, I don't know. So this is a 7x9 weekly, and that sort of, I can't even decide if that's blue or purple. It is just such a pretty colour. I think it might be periwinkle. Then we have a small weekly, and you've got like your little cases and camera, little, you know, signpost of everything. Super pretty. Got the medium weekly as well, and this floral, I just loved the gold detail within it, so that had to feature. Compact vertical A and B, and as you see, actually there's nothing on that says that's a travel kit, so unless you added in the deco page, as we'll get to in a minute. Then for the daily options, we've got, let's look at these first with the artwork. So we've got the daily headers for the A5 and for the 7x9. I really love this one as well. Oh, so pretty. The A5 labels, 7x9 labels, and the daily scripts. And there's enough of each of these so that there are 7 of each. So you've got on my list, in the diary, gratitude, today's win, notes, wellness, quote, and focus. And in all honesty, again, because these colours, they're going to go with other kits. They are. You could pick up a page of these and use them in a weekly planner too. You know, just because it says it's daily scripts doesn't mean it has to be in a daily planner. I know, I'm preaching to the converted. You all love stickers. Our washi page. Oh my word, little hint of airplanes there, but and in here as well there is the outline of the continents of the world. It's subtle, but it's just lovely. So there we are, that's those. Then we come on to our new smaller sheets. We have our hexagons, our hexies. We've got our penguins. Then we have our mixed labels. The faith add-on. You can see I've added in a few verses there as well. Generally to do with travelling or trusting. The doodle icons, the full boxes, I had a bit of fun with them. I think that one does have an overlay on it on the final version. I think this was a sample, so yes, check the listing. The photo on there will, or the graphic on there will show you the accurate one. We've got our checklists and those sidebars again, which I really like these, especially pairing them with, say, the scripts. So like if I need work hours, I would put that there and then just jot them down the side. Then we've got the scripts and banners page. We've got our days of the week, our decorative page, and the half boxes. Oh, they're just such pretty colours. Even if I wasn't going on holiday, I would enjoy using this just because it's so restful. Actually, I used it last week because it was so restful. Then we have the monthly pages, and I did keep these quite non-travel specific. They kind of more have a feeling of, you know, maybe a bit dreamy, especially with these headers. I mean, how pretty is that? Oh, just gorgeous. And I want a pen like that, please. So we have our 7x9 outline and the 7x9 extras. Let's turn that so you can admire that bit. We've got the EC A5 outline, monthly A, and sheet B with the extra labels. And yes, that is not the right colour because that was left over from that. That has been changed. Somehow I managed to not spot it on screen. I think it's actually green. Then we have the small monthly, again those lovely sort of dreamy colours, and the medium monthly. For the notes pages, we've got the A5 goal kit, the A5 notes dashboard, and then the 7x9s, we've got the budget, the goals, and the dashboard. And then we come into the final few pages and we'll look at we'll just do the overview first. We've got the A5 weekly overview and the 7x9 weekly overview. And then for the journaling pages, we have, again, you can get these separately, or if you buy all four, you get a little discount. So we have our sheet A, B, I love that big case. I try and make some of the journaling kit stickers a little bit bigger than the other decorative stickers for planners, because I feel in a journal you might want to fill a bigger space or just need something a bit bigger. Then sheet C, got your nice planner there, and D. And I think honestly, you know, this could be great for using to journal about holiday, or it could just be used for any time of the year, any season. So I really did want to try and do something that wasn't quite so season specific as lemons and tropical florals and mermaids, as lovely as they are. So few more little details to let you know about. As with the last What's New Wednesday, there will be an additional discount on all the new releases for the first kind of 24 hours. You can stack that with other discount codes that you might have. Please feel free to do so. But there will just be a little extra there for you. And what was the other thing I was going to tell you? Oh yes, it's 6 o'clock on Wednesday the 13th of July that these will be out. They'll be on the website and they'll be on Etsy, but obviously shopping through the website you do get your rainbow rewards. However, if you're an international customer, shopping through Etsy does have the benefit that if there are any taxes or anything applicable to your country, then it gets taken care of at checkout by Etsy. So you know, you're sorted and it should just come through, no problems. So benefits to both, you know, you choose, customer's choice. So I really hope that you loved the new releases. And I mean, who doesn't need a sheet of Penguin Joe being a gift? They're just so cute. Let me know what you think. If there's something that you're like, wow, that's brilliant, now I'm going to get that, that and that, and I can do because, you know, budget restrictions are now, you know, I can work within that, then yay, I'm really, really pleased. And if there's something that you're thinking, Rachel, I need that, please let me know and we will see what we can do. Thank you so much for watching, lovely people. Make sure you give it a like, leave me a comment down below, and until next time, take care of yourselves and bye-bye for now.